All right. I'm a little bit suspicious of this comparator here. It is an EL 2018, which is notoriously goes bad. And you can't buy them anymore. And if you get a more recent Agilent version, they have a little daughter card that uses an EL 2252 card, which the 2252s are hard to get also. They're a dual instead of a single, and they're faster. Anyway, so Keysight's using a different part now. So this comparator should flip depending on the state of these two lines, the inputs, if one's higher or lower. And it comes out here to test point 501. So I'm going to put a scope probe on 501. We'll take a look at the state of these two guys and look at the output. So I've got a scope probe on 501, which is way up there. The part's down here. I'm going to probe pins 2 and 3. And we'll come over here. And let's change this camera a little bit. Okay. So pin 2. So the output's on, that's the output there, it's high. So pin 2 is sitting at about a volt and a little bit. Pin 3 is sitting at about a ground. So pin 3 is lower than pin 2. Pin 3 is the negative. Pin 2 is the positive. So positive, positive should give you a positive output, which we've got. So if we can somehow get the pin 3 to be more positive than pin 2, then it should flop. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach in with a 1K resistor and tickle pin 3, try to get him to go high. This is tied to positive. What's it tied to? It's tied to this over here, which is 5 volts or so. Okay, so we're going to pop that on there, and let's see here. First of all, we'll get you back over here. Whoa, camera's letting loose. There we go. So here is pin 3, which is sitting at ground. Let's tickle him up. We can get him to go up to a higher voltage. And the output does not toggle. And let's check pin 2, make sure he doesn't move. No, pin 2 doesn't move when I do that. Pin 3 does move when I do that, and the output doesn't toggle. So this comparator is dead. That's what I'm saying. I've been wrong. I've been wrong, but we're going to replace this one somehow. So, what do you do? Yeah, what do you do? Supposedly, there are some Chinese vendors who will sell you these parts. They're dubious. Some look like they're remarked, some look like they've been pulled, some people get different results from the parts that come from China, but they're better than nothing, right? So I'm going to pull that out, put a socket there, I'm going to order some parts. I might end up making my own little daughter card. I'll show you what Agilent did here. At least on a different board, the EL 2018s are replaced with an EL 2252, which is a dual comparator. So they took 2 comparator locations on the board, they built a little daughter card, and they put that little daughter card on the board, and that's the way they solved that problem. Now I've got a lot of room here, so I could just kind of do a single version of that board if I have to. If anybody has EL 2018s, let me know. Anyway, that's the verdict for the day. Here's some data sheets. Here's the EL18 data sheet of the EL 2018 data sheet. It's a weird ECL part, I think, or some kind of thing. Anyway, Lantec, that's why it's EL, purchased by Intercell, I guess. It's real high voltage, which is its problem of replacing it. Everything's low voltage these days, but it'll run on high supplies. It'll do a wide range of inputs, minus 24 to plus minus 15, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that's this part. You see it's a single part. It just has input, output, and plus minus VCC. It's got a ground. And then it has a latch and a chip select. Those are all grounded, so those really aren't used. And then there is the replacement part, which is EL2252, which is usually they use the 20-pin SO part. So this is a big flat pack thing, but it's small. This is a dip version, so this one's tinier. And it's a dual. If you wanted to replace it, you would run pins 2, 3, 4, and 7, 8 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pin 5 is chip select, so we don't care about pin 5, but that's where you would put all of the pins of the other one onto here. And yeah, so like I said, these are hard to get too, and they're about $7.50. I guess that's not bad. So I might buy these as well, try to get this thing going. But I do believe I have at least one dead EL 2018.